If a soundtrack were written to accompany the early years of Lynne Scott, it would certainly be scored for piano.
Well, I got my piano when I was in the 5th grade. I was 10 years old. My mother and my grandmother actually sold eggs and milk in order for me to get my piano. It was just something that was like a piece of me that came to life. From that point on, I played, and I would practice 4 or 5 hours a day sometimes.
But as years passed, concert hall dreams gave way to a career as a family therapist. Working in the city, far from her idyllic small-town home, she was stunned by the sight of kids without a home.
The reality of it is the largest population for homeless people is children. Any one given night in the United States, you will find 100,000 children who have no home to go to. That, to me, is mind-boggling.
In 1996, compelled to use her counseling career as a way to help homeless children, Lynne was led to a shelter whose name bears its mission, Genesis, a New Life. A haven where cold, dead-end streets are replaced with warm nurseries, classrooms, and the promise of a fresh start.
When I look at any kid, I don't care what age they are, all I see is potential. All I see is hope. All I see is what they can become. And so it's my responsibility as well as my joy to be able to touch their lives, to encourage them in their learning process. That's the store you want to visit someday. To help their families, help them, and just to be able to celebrate every day that they have.
Childcare and counseling are merely a portion of the services offered at Genesis, where since 1994, an estimated 700 families have received assistance. From hot meals and housing to vocation and finance training, it's a sanctuary for citizens whose sole possession is a genuine desire for a better life. Sadly, not every story ends that way. Recently, Genesis lost one of their own, a child, a victim of senseless violence. The family could not afford a funeral, so Genesis provided one, including, at the mother's request, a volunteer to play piano.
It's very sad. It makes you really think about what is important in life. It makes you think about people and their pain and their struggles. It also makes you aware of how people rise above so much, how even in the most difficult, dark, troublesome times, you will see incredible courage, incredible perseverance.
Through each somber chord, resolve. Grieving the loss of one life, Lynne Scott hopes to change scores of others who seek a better one.
Every city needs a safe place where children can go when they have no home. What it is for me is that I'm walking on holy ground because I've been given the privilege to be there with them, to see them grow, and to be a part of that process.